Bro, I'm already on a speed guy. Right, no,
Ooh, Ace Combat.
send me.
Does the color of the
My Ace Combat working.
sky mean anything special to you?
Why can the old man run?
My magnet.
It does to me.
Yo, this
A hell
person's
of a lot.
putting their hand in the sky. I can do that too.
When I close my eyes,
just
the sky
at
in
an
my
angle.
dreams is a deep, dark blue.
When you close your eyes, it's black. Obviously, unless you're staring at the sun.
Pilots
and
have
you're
been in
blind.
my family for 4 generations.
You-
Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my
I'm
grandpa
sorry,
didn't
ma'am.
want
That
me
means you
joining
got
the Air
cancer.
Force. He lost faith in the ocean air defense
Oh,
the day my dad died in
car.
battle.
You know,
I don't
Abby,
care.
I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls
show her
and seeing it
pictures.
from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
Shut
I
the
don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the
Yo,
middle of the desert
airplanes.
west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was
Okay.
really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw
Oh,
it.
look at that airplane.
A prototype drone. It wasn't
Shoot
much
it down.
of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid.
You're a trash
But
can that
technology's
has a
always
mouth.
changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
Oh, bad word.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being
Okay.
a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all
thought
alone.
you were trans. They died.
Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Clean your fingernails.
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Well then, make it do better. Why are they just constructing lettuce? She going up.
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue.
Whoa.
I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something.
That's cool.
A drone. They were going full
Oh.
out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never
That's an
seen anything
airplane.
move that fast. It
Oh,
had
it's
a
gonna
rose
crash
painted
into
on it.
you.
The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Yeah, well, I played this game
Piece of
before.
junk. Should have built a return too.
Oh! Oh, she dead. Mission 1, charge assault.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
You have all been instrumental in
Settle
helping to
down.
maintain peace in Usha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching.
Asked?
Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have
Oh
attacked the
no,
site.
Red's is bad.
Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then
Yeah,
use your weapons
fly
to
there
round them up and
immediately.
force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
Oh,
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous
explosions.
unidentified aircraft have flown overhead.
How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed. Many injured.
Scramble! All units,
farm.
take off and
all
eliminate
you
the
do is just
unidentified
freaking
craft
put
attacking
a
the
tank
base.
on the ground and let it grow.
This is not a drill.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was a drill. Apparently, it's an airplane game. Boom, clown. Start mission. Look, I got the F-22 Raptor. Then my favorite. The F-16, I'm pretty sure it is. I got whatever. Oh, it's the F-2A. Huh. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, look at the F-35, one of the best. Well, F-22 is better, huh? And there's this stuff. And it's the best plane in the game. Man, I'm gonna use this.
Mage Squadron aircraft.
Authority,
preparations complete.
airplane,
Stand by at the
yay!
front.
I'm not actually
Radar site
blue.
still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
No.
The situation
Okay,
is tight.
thank you.
It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
Flares.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
Pew, pew.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
I don't
Enemy
care.
bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Flying
Not bad, Mage
airplane.
2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
I see them.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. Just asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Parabomber.
Trip, you got this. I know the kid's shown some promise,
No.
but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Music is way over dramatic.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Fox 2.
You'll knock him out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Mage 2, target down. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's
I'm
maintain element.
retarded!
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Whoa. Yeah.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I call that mission accomplished. We still got half our baggage. Emptying over the hangars and runways.
Careful, the enemy has a lot.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They confirmed with their own payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Enemy missile testing. Breaking.
Mage 2. Target is in range of guns.
Bandit on me. Column 1, missile inbound, aid!
Target destruction confirmed. Bomber hit by a missile. Chaff and flares depleted. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Fox 2. To Golem and Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
Did I ask?
Citizens of Erusia.
Caution. Caution.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Airplane.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Did I ask? Oh, thank you. You're welcome, I guess. Next mission, yay.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now.
I think
the Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
I don't care.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from two continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom.
Okay.
When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
Okay.
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood.
Okay.
President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Okay.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I
No
crashed
shit.
in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Okay. 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 Okay, I did not ask.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too.
Okay.
We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Okay. Meow, airplane.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war.
Okay.
Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troop. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright. Time to buy a plane or whatever. There's one. Trying to look for like I think there's only like 2 bomber-like things. Yeah, there's probably only like 2. A-10 and the ST-35 fullback. Pretty interesting.
Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Music in this game is over excessive. That's the one complaint I have about it. Everything else great. I love this game. Like, sometimes it's boring.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Flee our vehicle out of there! Where's the damn intercept?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Missile. Missile.
Move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Pull up.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Enemy interceptors inbound.
Caution.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Lead aim over clear ground. Skull 3, try to clear up now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Targeting gun range. Page 2, target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
Page 2, missile away.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Bandit acquired.
Trigger, there's one more to go. On this one's tail.
Caution. Pull up.
Breaking away. Missile closing on me.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Caution.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us.
Mage 2, enemy has a lock on you.
Page 2, Fox 2.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That has to be a circus.
Phase 2, that's the stuff. Breaking away. Missile closing on me.
That's a miss.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Locked.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those recorders. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
4 targets remaining.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
3 targets remaining.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
He escaped into the clouds. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing
I
good.
have a lot to collect.
Just 2 more. Targeting gun range.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Entering clouds.
Don't try to read their movements.
Missed. One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I didn't miss. Either.
Caution. Pull up.
Crap. The aircraft is icing out. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
Yeah, they gotta have to deal with G-force, because isn't there like a certain amount of G's that can rip your wings off? Like,
Targeted range of guns.
Caution. Pull up.
Hup! Yeah, that happened.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Missile did not connect.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
I'm rising up. Where'd he go?
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Caution. Pull up.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Pull up.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed.
Caution.
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Yeah, I might do another